obviously it's not like our dream office, but I think that gives it a bit of personality. Do you know what I mean? Like we said, like, you know, the Drake song started from the bottom, now we're here. We're in that bottom part now, but it's all right, because when we're here, we'll really appreciate that little room. Like, what for you would you say is like your goal in that room?
Motherfucker, I want to make a whole lot of money.
This kid's a complete punk. He's scammed people before. He even scammed his own mom. His mom took him to court. The bottom of the bottom, bro. Like, how could you even think of wrongdoing your mom? Never mind to actually do it. And now he was messing with a family of 4, 2 young kids that hadn't been in the country any longer than 3 months. If I never caught him out, we would have turned up on Saturday and said, you need to fucking leave. And these guys were thinking that was their home for the next 2 years.
A marathon is a marathon still. And like marathons and miracles, like, just don't mix. Like, that's the saying.
That quick 2-second yes or no answer that I was calling you for has been pushed back 30 minutes. Then the client's response gets pushed back 30 minutes, which then goes over to the next day, which then slows that whole process down to getting shit done.
Oi, you! Yeah, you. I know you're looking at yourself right now and you're thinking, why am I not subscribed to the Gooms Podcast? Just f***ing do it then, because it helps the boys out more than you actually know. Peace.
Motherfucker, we back. They ain't ready. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Gooms Podcast. How you been, bro? There's another in-house again. There's no one with us.
It's all right, man. I fuck with the in-houses.
No, so do I. So do the majority of the fans.
The community.
The cult of people that follow us.
Community. But yeah, man, if you guys are watching as opposed to listening.
Tell them about the location.
Yeah, we're officially in our boardroom at our office. And yeah. What do you lot think, man? You're nice and white?
Yes, a couple of white walls behind me, behind you.
Now, as you guys would have known if you click on this podcast, me and H finally took a leap of faith, man, and we officially have our office space. This is the boardroom meeting room in our building, and yeah, bro, feeling truly breast. I can't get those breasts out of my head. I'll be thinking about.
Better hope the missus don't listen to this one, mate.
I didn't say it wasn't hers, but yeah, man, feeling truly blessed to be where we are, man. Coming up to nearly 2 years now that we've been kind of giving this a go, and it's starting to, for the first time, really feel real. Mm-hmm. We get ready when we go to work.
Yeah.
And you get home from work and they say, how was work? And it's like,
it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
the respect different. At home, innit? Because like before, my dad and my sister used to be like, yeah, you're at home all day. Yeah. What are you doing? Or like, if I was at home, I'd get given all the shit jobs to do around the house just because you're home. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that I think kind of not so much held us back, but has really become evident for me on a personal level, moving away and not moving away, but kind of not working from home anymore and having a designated workspace. Like, I mean, for me, and I think for you as well, bro, you don't get that, oh, can you go and pick up the dog shit or whatever, something stupid.
The little things,
that will just break up that workflow when you're on a roll, or even coming like, in and asking a question.
That's the worst. But what I was going to say is like, even today, like I can give you an example. Is like today when I went, what are you doing? What? For instance, I can give you an example. So when I went home today, it was obviously I went home. I ran with my girlfriend. We had some lunch. But like after I did that, instead of me like, there was almost like an urge to do like the normal thing that I probably would have done before, which would have been, you know, like go on my phone maybe a little bit and then get showered and then come back. But I was like, nah. I was like, bro's at the office putting it in. Yeah. I need to get back as well, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, it makes a difference, bro. It does make a difference. And I think as well, it's been nice because like that work-life balance, it's set in stone. It's like we come here and we're not coming here for anything other than to work. So that when you are at home, like it's very easy to mix up where we were at. Because at our desk, that's where we also play PS. Mm-hmm. That's where we have our downtime. So it's like, how do you kind of find the difference?
Well, your brain's actually like really good at figuring out its environments. Like the best example I can give you is like your sleep. When you're in bed, like if you're tired, because of like how your brain is, I can't give you the exact science, but basically if you wake up in the middle of the night, for instance, you're better off getting out of bed, out of the room, into a different room to get tired somewhere else,
you said
so that your brain doesn't associate your bedroom with being tired. It'd be the exact same thing with work, guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, well, I said for me on a personal level, I mean, have you felt a massive difference on a personal level for you in your like...
I mean, listen, it's only been like 3-4 days, isn't it? So like nothing crazy has happened, and I don't think that we've had the time that we've needed yet to work on the actual business. Like there's been things that have needed to get done. I feel like today was probably the most relaxed day in the office, to be completely honest with you. Yeah. But I think that's because we spent the most time in there.
Yeah.
Instead of like the other days.
We've got a lot of stuff done in the last couple of days.
I think tomorrow's going to be like the first complete full day where we're both... I don't know, we've got trim in the morning, innit?
Mm.
But like, I've noticed a difference though, bro.
Yeah.
Just in terms of productivity and like just being able to shout over the room if I need something.
Well, why? I mean, we've got some notes here today. We came organised for you guys.
We're leveling up in all aspects of life.
Facts. One of the things I've got here is, why did we take the jump? I mean, for you on a personal level, what do you think was the deciding factor that kind of tipped us over the line?
We both just kind of thought, fuck it, didn't we?
That's exactly the answer I wanted, bro. But I wanted it with your chest. I wanted it.
But we'd been saying ages about getting an office. We were like, let's do it, man. Couple months. And you were just like, let's fucking do it now.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, you're right.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It's quick as well, isn't it?
Yeah, like literally like week turnaround. We're like, yeah, fuck it.
And we would have been in sooner if we had it our way. But there was some legalities and stuff.
It didn't feel very, for me anyways, it didn't feel very weird moving into the office. It felt bare normal.
Yeah, it did. It felt right. I feel like it was time, wasn't it? It was time for us to really step up. And me and you have had some conversations in private where we've just said to each other, like, it's like we've got to just level up. We have to level up. We haven't got a choice. And I think this is a big step in the right direction.
I think it will force us to.
Yeah.
I have to. Have you enjoyed moving into the office, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, I have, bro. I feel like...
What's been your worst and what's been your best thing about moving in?
I don't think I have a worst thing as of now. Obviously, it's not like our dream office, but I think that gives it a bit of personality. Do you know what I mean? Like we said, like, you know, the Drake song started from the bottom, now we're here. We're in that bottom part now, but it's all right. Because when we're here, we'll really appreciate that little room. Like, and just as well, bro, I feel like just being together, we get the best out of each other. Because it is very easy when you're at home. Yeah, I've ticked this off. Maybe I can go and do a little this or a stroll, or let me have a quick flick. Like, you know full well that if you start scrolling through your phone and I'm going at it on the other side of the desk, I'm going to say, well, go on. And the other way around as well. So it's like that accountability factor of we're both here and we're here for a reason. Like, Instagram can wait. Do you know what I mean?
My screen time has actually noticeably gone down since we've been here.
What is your my screen time's like 4 hours a day, you know. That's quite good, yeah.
Well, like normally?
Yeah.
Even when you're at home?
4.5 hours, yeah.
It's been about 3 since we moved back in.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Before it was about 5, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good, man. And I'm like,
you know what? You know, at one point my screen time was like 6.5, 7 hours a day.
It's mad when you think about it, isn't it?
Bro, disgusting,
big
bro.
chunk of your day while you're awake.
That's what made me add my screen time to my home screen.
Oh shit! So you see it? I just get little notifications. I don't check it.
I still get the notifications. You get them every Monday. It's like your screen time from last week.
Yeah,
it was up by like this % or down by this %.
Yeah. Well, in terms of obviously on the topic of the office, what for you would you say is like your goal in that room? What would you say, like?
Motherfucker, I want to make a whole lot of money.
Yeah, obviously that's. But like in general, like maybe individually for you as an individual, as an entrepreneur, is there anything specific that you think, like, you know what, this is a step that we've made? What would the next step be?
I think I'd like to start a brand with something to do with fitness within that little box, man.
You reckon?
Yeah, we'll happen.
You reckon you're gonna put all the mood boards and stuff on the wall we have like this big?
No, but no. The main thing is, bro, is like just running the business, just chasing that bread.
Yeah. Like
at the end of the day, like we need to make sure that we can work on the business. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Getting you up at this time, man.
No, it's the Airbnb support. I'm getting some stuff from our fucking review. Bastard left me a review.
How is the Airbnb? I mean, you got a little story.
Well, I've got a couple, to be honest. The first one is why I'm getting a message now. So basically, since the clocks went forwards, my messages have been going out at times that they shouldn't be, which is no fault of mine. My automated messages have set designated times. So there's one where basically they get the code for the key safe to let themselves into the house 15 minutes before entry. The clocks went forward and guests started getting their codes 45 minutes after check-in time. And some guys left a pretty like nasty review. He also said the host turned up 10 minutes after, at 10 past 10, which is also untrue. I turned up at 20 past. But he was supposed to be checked out at 10 o'clock. And he was like, we felt rushed and blah, blah, blah. Made the whole process feel really uncomfortable. And
Yeah, fuck off, mate.
especially at the start, like reviews make a big difference on who book you up and who doesn't. So yeah, I've just been going back and forth trying to get that review basically taken down. I've sent the proof over to Airbnb and told them, look, this is when the message was supposed to go out. The status here says that it went out at this time. And then also his checkout time was 10. So if I turned up at 10 past 10, I have every right to. You should have been gone, respectfully. Played a bit of a sob story. This is a new business and it's really affecting our bookings and I need it to go, basically, especially when it's stuff that we haven't really done wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first story and that's the simple one. I think that's going to get sorted.
Can I just say something though?
Go on.
Do you remember at New Year's when we got an Airbnb, the day, New Year's Day?
Yeah.
And I was like trying to rush everybody to go because we were checking. It was like already like 15 minutes late and we ended up leaving like 40 minutes late.
Yeah.
And you and the boys were like, nah, fuck the cleaner, man. Like, it's cool. Like, now you're in the opposite shoes. Dead ass.
The fact that you've just brought that up on me and sprung it on me when I completely forgot that
I know.
happened.
I only just remembered it. I've never thought of it before.
Yeah.
But now you're like in the complete opposite shoes. And like someone's staying in your apartment 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Is it going to make you act different when you go to...
Well, for sure, you have a different approach. That's like when, I mean, we were never rude in restaurants, but after working in the food industry and seeing how some people can speak to you and treat you, you never act like that ever again in the restaurant, regardless of whether we did before or not. You have more of a respect and an appreciation for the guys that are doing the job that you've also done. You know what it's like. You've been there. But yeah, to be fair, I completely forgot. Hungover Chris, New Year's Day, thinking, fuck off. Like, cleaners knocking on the door, boom, boom, boom. Alarm hasn't gone off.
No, she wasn't knocking on. I was getting phone calls from the guy that we booked it from. And I remember she turned up like bare, like shy, like foreign lady in it. Excuse me, sir, can you come out, please?
Yeah, but imagine as well, she's turned up to a house of like 6 dudes.
Yeah, literally.
It's pretty daunting thing. But yeah, no,
I think we're like a pretty approachable group of men, though.
If you know us,
I think even if you don't know us,
I think
I don't think people look at us and they're like, oh fucking hell, I don't want to go and chat to them. They look like scruffs. I don't think that happens.
Yeah, no, we don't have that vibe. I know we don't, because we are good people, and I feel like you sense that aura off of people. Do you know what I mean? When you kind of first meet them, you can tell off their energy what type of person.
The worst thing that we'll fucking do is throw a lip pillow on the road.
Oh, a cheeky little lip pillow on the road. Yeah,
the worst thing.
It's also the best thing ever.
No, the best thing ever is the lip pillow for the road.
Lip pillow in the penthouse, Coca-Cola Zero in the lobby. Shout out Daddy Wellness, man. Changed my life, brother. Changed my life. Well, okay. I'm going to go into my the other story, and then I want to ask you about something that's coming up this weekend, because it's quite exciting. But yeah, back to the Airbnb. I had somebody try and book on Airbnb, and Airbnb, for whatever reason, wasn't letting them book. It kept saying, for some reason, for whatever reason, we believe that this guest is going to have a party. Now, when you sign up to Airbnb and put your property on there, you can set ground rules, and one of them is no parties. It's a rule, and if it gets broken, it can really detriment the guest, basically, to book again. So it's not letting them book. Not letting them book. Okay, great. So this guy, I said, send me your number in Word form so I can call you and we can try and find something out, because he wanted to book for like 6 days. That was a big payday. But he's put his number, send, 7, send, 7, send, 1, send, like that, in like 11 different numbers. And that's what I thought wasn't letting him book, because Airbnb saw that, flagged it, and were like, nah, this ain't running. He's not booking. Anyway, I've then brought this guy across. I'm speaking to him on my personal number. Met him at the property, took a deposit, paid me there and then, paid me in full for the stay. Signed the rental agreement. I thought everything's great. On a Thursday, the bin men come. So my old man went round there to take the bin out because he just thought, let me take it out to make sure it gets emptied. The cleaner's not in at the minute, whatever. And he's gone there, and as he's gone there, the guy that's actually staying in the property has pulled in. And he goes, oh, hello, how are you? Yeah, good, how are you? Who are you? And he goes, oh, this is my son's business, this is our property, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, you're from Gabriel Estates. We've been trying to get a meeting with you for the last 3 days. And my dad went, you are? He goes, yeah, I'm waiting for confirmation on my agreement. And my dad went, 1 minute, let me call my son. He's called me. I picked it up. He goes, there's some dude here saying that he's waiting to sign a rental agreement. I said the rental agreement was signed before they got the keys. And he goes, I don't really know what's going on here, son. I need you to come. We've turned up. The guy that I gave the house to, that basically paid, copied and pasted my rental agreement, changed the check-in time and check-out time for 2 years and sent it to this guy.
Check out in 2 years.
Yeah, check out in 2 years. Fucking schmong. So he tried to do us on one. To cut a long story short, I've called the guy and said, hey, mate, because you've booked for so long, we need to come and do a regular check. It's something that we do with all of our guests that stay for this long. When's best? And he said, oh, I'm at work at the minute. And I said, oh, well, I can see a car on the camera. Who was that? And he goes, oh, it's the guy I'm staying with. It wasn't the guy he's staying with. It was the employee of his mom's business who was in there with his wife and 2 kids, aged 14 and 9. And to cut a long story short, I said, can you not just come? I need to do it. I'd rather get it done. I'm in the area. Okay, yeah. He's turned up and he's seen that we're with this guy now that he's so-called staying with. Bro, my dad, bro, he lost his shit. In a not aggressive way, not nothing like that, but it was like, do you know what happens to bad people, mate? Bad things.
It's true though, man.
The guy was like there shaking, and I was like, mate, why the fuck have you? And give him a bit of a hard time, whatever. To cut a long story short, this kid's a complete punk. He's scammed people before. He even scammed his own mom. His mom took him to court. To that extent, the bottom of the bottom, bro. Like, how could you even think of wrongdoing your mom? Never mind to actually do it. And now he was messing with a family of 4, 2 young kids that hadn't been in the country any longer than 3 months. And he's just like, if I never caught him out, we would have turned up on Saturday and said, you need to fucking leave. And these guys were thinking that was their home for the next 2 years. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, really, it was a real eye-opener. But we figured it out. We got it sorted.
I can't believe that there's people like, they're just that thick.
Bro, his mom came down, bro, and gave him a bollocking in front of us. Like, literally said to him, like, you fucking dumb piece of shit. What have you done again? And, like, give him a hard time, bro. But he deserved it. He deserved it. But, yeah, man. It was one of them ones. It happened. I dealt with it. I'm happy that it kind of happened now. And not say when I had 5 properties or was at a property that might have been on the other side of the country. Like, you learn from these things, and it's part and parcel of the business. I mean, but other than that, everything's going great, mate. Honestly, it actually is, though. I'm really happy, and I'm over the moon with everything. And yeah, it's booking up. System's starting to work. Cleaner's getting loads of cleans in, so she's happy. I'm happy that it's getting booked up a lot. So yeah, can't complain, bro. But I've done a lot of talking. Talk to me, bro. You got something coming up this weekend?
I was just gonna say congratulations, man.
Cheers, brother. Cheers, bruv.
All right, man.
But yeah, talk to me. What's going on this weekend, bro?
It's race week, man. It's time to get after it. It's race week. Past 3 months of literally like dedicating on my Strava. It's something like fucking like 70 hours or something crazy.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I can pull it up now. I can fact check it. It's something crazy like how much I've been running. I've ran like 800k this year. Yeah. Oh, fuck knows where I find it. It's not that important, is it?
We'll go with a 70k.
Yeah, no, the hours.
70 hours, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, something crazy. But yeah, man, I'm fucking...
You ready?
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't.
What do you mean? Why weren't you?
I couldn't really be arsed. To be honest to you, like, training got like long, man. Coming off the like 80 kilometer week. Look, 2 80 kilometer weeks, like obviously like 70 before... Like 60, like just a whole lot of fucking running. Like during this whole prep's been like 600k, probably 700k maybe.
Yeah,
it's felt long, bro.
What changed?
But genuinely, I watched a couple of marathon videos last night, and I felt good when I went on my run yesterday as well.
Yeah.
And like the more I think about it, like I'm getting more and more excited. Like,
what's the weather saying? Have you checked?
Yeah, it's just supposed to be dry. It's supposed to rain at like 5 p.m.
Oh, well, you'll be done by then, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the same every year. I watched someone do like a Manchester Marathon vlog last night. He was calm.
Yeah.
The rain spat like a tiny little bit.
What's the thing that you're looking forward to the most about it?
The struggle.
Fuck's sake.
That's probably genuinely, bro. Because something like this is like a situation to genuinely test yourself. Like, I don't think you like until you've done it, bro. You can't comprehend like how hard it actually is.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, bro. Like it's pain that you've never felt before in your life when you go and do it.
Do you think it's going to be the same pain though? Because I feel like
fact.
Because I let me just give you my opinion. You can come back to me, but I think you're in a much stronger position as an athlete. I also think that the conditions play much more into your favor than when you ran your first marathon. I also think the route, the atmosphere, like I just think you've evolved so much, and I also think there's a lot of other things that are playing in your favor where they weren't for the first time out.
I agree with you. I actually do completely agree with you, but like a marathon is a marathon still, and like marathons and miracles like just don't mix. Like that's the saying.
And to be fair, I suppose as well though, as much as you have evolved, you're going to set out stronger.
Yeah, I'm going
you're going to set
harder.
out faster.
Yeah,
you're going to, so.
Well, bro, I'm aiming for like a 1 hour 10 PB.
A what? A 1 hour 10 PB?
Like I'm going to take 1 hour and 10 minutes off my time.
Oh, shit. That's a whole lot of minutes.
Well, bro, I've been putting in the work for the past how many months, man?
What is the time frame between the first one and when was the last one? September?
September, yeah.
Shit.
I've been putting in the work, bro.
Yeah.
Ever since.
Shit, man.
Not even during that.
Like, so next podcast, we're going to know whether you hit your PB or not. Or we're going to confirm that you do hit your PB.
No, of course I'm going to hit it, bro.
What is it? 3 hours?
I'm going for 320. Well, so, yeah, like 320. That I went out on like one big, like last long run, and my average pace was like 4:45, and that's for a 320 marathon. It's like 3:20:26 or something like that. The way that I finished that run, I felt strong, and I was like, the last 10K I could defo push it and probably get like a sub 320, which is like crazy.
My boy, man.
I know. That would be what George Eaton got, like 315 in it.
Was that the LA one?
Yeah, like 316. I think he might be doing money, you know.
What, you reckon he'll be running it?
A few people have said to me, like, they're pretty sure he's doing it. I haven't said anything anyway.
I mean, it would make sense for him to take a 247 team out in Manny, wouldn't it?
Smoke my man. Swear to God.
It would make sense in his home city, the 247 lot, like coming out as a group.
He dropped like a collection for it. That's fucking dope.
What, for the Manny Marathon?
Yeah, that's sick.
That is. Yeah, so they're definitely going to be running them, bro.
Yeah,
Surely.
we'll see. We'll see. Like he did in the LA one, didn't he?
One thing I didn't know about marathons is that you put forward a predicted time that you think you're going to get, and they space you out at different times, like when you set off.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that you'll be setting off in the same kind of segment as him then, if that's the case?
Nah, because my predicted time that I put was like way slower than what I'm going for. I put like 3:45 because I was like, I'd be better happy with this.
What is the reason for that? Just so that you're not always having to constantly overtake people, and people feel like they're running in unity?
Well, because they have paces, first of all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So like, there's some guy that will run around with a flag on his back.
One guy?
The
whole time?
There'll be like one guy that will be going for like a 2:30 marathon, for instance, and like people will follow him for that pace. Like someone for a 3 hour, 2:45, 3:15.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
So you need to find that motherfucker with a flag and don't let him go.
Nah, because the group that I'm starting in is for a 3:45, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, it is.
Yeah.
So like there isn't a pacer for a 3:20. It would have been 3:15. I would have stuck with, but the only pacer in my wave.
Can you ask to change it or not?
I ain't even bothered. I don't mind. I'll just go right at the front of my group and I'll just fucking catch up with the other group.
Yeah.
Because the wave before me is like 3:30 to 3:45, so I'll probably overtake bare of those people. And I'd rather do the marathon where I'm overtaking bare people than getting
overtaking you.
Yeah.
So that momentum starts to build and you're feeling like you're quick and sick.
That's the only thing. There's supposed to be like 150,000 people there, which is crazy.
That absolutely baffles me, you know.
Well, there's 32,000 people running.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
Hear that.
Your mom, dad, and your sister come.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. True, I didn't look at it like
That's
that. But still, it's a lot of people, isn't it?
It's. I was having this conversation with someone the other day. Like, I think like doing like something like a marathon is like, or like an Ironman or something. It's like you basically pay to feel like a professional athlete for the day.
You said this to me before.
It's a thought that I had like not long ago. Yeah, it's true, because obviously you have your name on your number, so like people are shouting it out and stuff like that.
Have you got your fit ready? Are you not thinking about it? Have you not thought about it?
Just wearing a vest.
Why don't you just back it off?
Yeah.
Put the pin through your
You're
skin.
actually not allowed.
Why?
I don't know. The last marathon, they said that you're not allowed to do a marathon. Like apparently, like it's like a rule, like without a vest on.
Shit.
Fuck knows.
Is it so as
Well,
so
without a top.
So you can put your thing on? Oh no, because you put it on your shorts. Some people put them on their shorts, don't they?
Fuck knows. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. So I went to start without my top last time. I was like, it's mad hot.
Yeah, no, it was. What was the hottest day of the year, wasn't it?
35 degrees.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. You can't even stand in the sun for that long, especially in the UK. It's got like a weird, thick, hot in it. It's horrible, yeah.
I don't think it's horrible, man. It's a nice heat in the UK.
At that temp, it's nice in the UK at 28, 29,
yeah.
30.
No. I think it's not nice in the UK because we've got insulated walls. No, not life. Because the walls in your house are insulated. Yeah. You don't have aircon. Your bed sheets are really thick. Like in Cyprus, in my house there, the walls are thin. There's no, like, they're not insulated at all. The blankets are thin. Aircon.
When I said life, by the way, I meant more so like when it's that hot and you're abroad, you're chilling, you're cruising around. Things are slow paced. You're wearing minimal clothing. But like here, especially in previous years, like being in the restaurant, being fully clothed, having to like have a smile on your face when it's like hot, when standing by a grill that's 200 degrees, like it's the last thing you want to be doing when it's 35 degrees outside and everyone that's walking past has got a pint in their hand or whatever. But yeah, not like just trying to be like, oh, live.
How is life, mate?
Good, man. I feel like I'm too blessed to be stressed. That's my motto at the minute. There's too many good things going on in my life for me not to be good. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Business is like every day I feel like we're getting one step closer to like that. Well, I say that goal, but it's that unlimited goal, isn't it? There's no real roof on it, but we're just getting one step closer to something that we don't know what it is yet, but we're getting there, and we feels like that. My relationships are strong. My family life's strong. My business partner's a hunk and he's running a marathon in 3 minutes, 3 hours 20. Like, what's not to like, man? You know what I'm saying? Healthy, got a roof over our heads. Yeah. Got our office.
I think that's pretty cool, man. Like, it's cool to be able to be like, oh, like I'm going to the office, or like, I know we haven't done it yet, but to be able to say to a client like, oh, you can come to the office. Yeah. The first day when I came, it was like driving up was pretty cool. With tunes on. It got me excited.
Yeah, the thing as well is like when you pull up and like you can see the cars and you walk in the little like the shout out Andre at the front as well. You step in, just give him a little dap, like you're walking in, right, it's time to go. Do you know what I mean? As soon as that door opens and closes, it's like you're in work mode. But yeah, man, it's like,
I just want you guys to know that it's currently 6:30 and me and your boy were currently the only ones in the building.
Facts. And it's not the first time this week either.
Yeah.
It's not the first time, motherfuckers, and it won't be the last. But yeah, man, keeping it real with a gumbadi. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the office, bro, what's been your favorite thing about moving in? What do you think's been like the most beneficial thing to us, to yourself?
I think first of all, it's pretty fucking cool, isn't it? And I think you can second that. But I think my favorite thing about it is not having to call you 10 times a day, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that communication level is just there. It's quick. Like I can be on the phone to someone and something's going on, and instead of me having to think about what he's taking, okay, take notes, call him back, reciting it back to you, and then coming back with an answer, delaying things. It's like, put it on speaker. You can be behind like, what was going on? Do you know what I'm saying? Like little things like that. And even just like the other day, hey, are you all right with this clip going out? Yeah, man. Like not having to export something, then fucking upload it, then send it across to you, then be like, what do you reckon? Like just, I don't know, bro. I just feel like having, without this sounding a bit weird, but having access to you for the whole time that I'm at work makes a difference. Yeah. Because there's sometimes where I might call you and you're at home and you might have left your fucking phone in the office, and you might have gone to the toilet, or you might be in the kitchen doing something, and then you get back and there's something in front of you that you need to attend to first, and then all of a sudden that quick 2-second yes or no answer that I was calling you for has been pushed back 30 minutes. Then the client's response gets pushed back 30 minutes, which then goes over to the next day, which then slows our whole process down of getting shit done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it always has that tick on and knock on effect. And obviously with us being in a partnership, we need to run shit by each other.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm having those conversations, when you're having those conversations where we're making a decision, we're both here, we're both present. But yeah, that'd probably be like the thing where I feel like we've had the most positive, and my favourite thing about it. But what about you?
Thanks, man.
What?
Oh, it's nice to know that your favourite thing about the office is how accessible I am.
Fuck you. I knew he was going to do something like that. Go on, what's your favourite thing? And you can't say the access to me because that's just gay.
To be honest with you, we already touched on it, bro. It's just like the less distractions.
Yeah.
Just having like nothing else around apart from work.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like the only thing that I will say, that I actually don't like about the office building that we're in general, it kind of gives me like school vibes, like the cheap carpets and stuff like that, the furniture and stuff. It's like all very school. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you, bro.
Like, look at the fucking carpets now. I mean, you guys can't see them, but
It feels a bit like Matrix-fied.
yeah.
Because a lot of the guys that are in here aren't in our position. They are here because they've been put here, innit?
I don't think any of them are, apart from our guy next door.
Yeah.
Apart from him.
Yeah. But that's what it is, though, bro, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Even little things like when we leave like at 2 p.m. because why not, to go and come back or whatever. Like I see them looking at me through the window like, where are you going?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, you stay in your fucking office chair, bro. But I hear you. But bro, listen, started from the bottom, and we're going here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
We're going,
we're going there.
Where we going, man?
To the moon, baby. In-house tradition, baby. What are you grateful for?
Ooh. Grateful for the new office.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
And next week, I want to improve on my recovery.
Okay.
In all aspects of life.
Okay.
Actually, no. I take that back. What I want to improve on.
Well,
I want to improve on better on managing my relationships with everybody. Okay. I feel like I spread myself very thin. I feel like this sounds like quite arrogant, but like it's not like I feel like everybody always wants to talk to me, like friends wise and family, or like someone's always asking to do something to me. Like I give out too many yeses. You're just spread too thin, and it feels like a
spreading your legs, motherfucker. Nah, I hear you though.
Just want to fucking chill out.
You value your time though.
Yeah. I do.
I hear that, bro.
Go on, Sean.
Right. Well, obviously, I'm grateful for the office. Obviously, I'm grateful for the opportunity to have an office. But I'm not going to go with that. Do you know what I'm grateful for? I'm going to say it based on, obviously, our previous in-house. I'm actually grateful for the momentum that I built up. I am, those little 7-day notifications coming up and whatever, like, I'm coming up to nearly a month now of just, like, really, like, dedicating myself to my fitness. And I'm starting to feel and see adjustments. And I'm also grateful that I've got out and I've covered my first 10K since my injury.
I don't. 10K?
Yeah, like...
Oh,
across
okay.
2 and a bit runs basically, but it's still something. Do you know what I mean? To the guy that when we were in Dubai couldn't even get halfway around the 2-kilometer track.
Yeah.
Like without having to stop and turn around. Like that shit broke me. Like knowing that you were waking up and getting out and going for your run. Even like my girlfriend and her mate were doing it, and I couldn't even get around the park. And it's like 2K on a like soft sponge track. Like that shit broke me, bro. But road to recovery, I'm on the way back, and I know that by the summer I will be the best Chris that I've ever been in all ways, in all different.
I look forward to it, man.
Yeah, same. Fuck you, I knew it was coming again. Great. What do I want to improve on? Next week I want to improve on my risk management. Let's leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, listening, subscribing. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button, give this video a like, turn that bell notification so you get notified every time we release a podcast. And we'll see you all next week.
Love, guys. We'll catch you later, man.
Peace!